on. Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So I've travelled down to Mpumalanga. I'm fishing in a dam that's probably one of the top bass fishing dams in the country, or at least in Mpumalanga. I'm going to be targeting bass, but there's also carp and barbel in here, so I'll put some baits out for carp and barbel and see what they what decides to come in and bite. And it's a really special trip for me, this, because I'm actually fishing with my dad, who's back there, and we haven't fished together since I think I was a teenager, and I haven't even seen him in 4 years, so it's going to be nice to spend some quality time with him and hopefully catch some fish. So keep on watching to see what I catch. Okay, so the carp rods are in. We've got to see if anything happens there. It'd be great if something does. Apparently the carp here are quite small. And then we've got, I'm set up for the main attraction. I've got 3 rods set up, one with a soft plastic, another one with a lipless crank, and another one with a spinnerbait, and I'll switch them out. It's really nice to have something that I can work all levels of water with, and try and work out what the bass are going to bite on. But let's go and catch some bass. Okay, so I actually saw a bass busy smashing up bait fish in this little bay here, so I'm going to have a few throws. I'm going to test all the lures, see if they're all swimming nicely, and hopefully go on with the bass. Dad, is it okay if I have a gooi just other side these reeds here, huh? Just give me a whistle if one of those rods go. I'll come running. It looks like there's quite a nice deep drop off here, with quite a rocky bottom. See if any bass that want to hang out here. Well, the wind has certainly picked up. Found this nice little rocky ledge. I'm sure it must be holding some fish. Goes quite a long ways into the water. I'm quite amazed. I've been fishing for quite a while now. The structure is so nice. It is one of the warmer parts of the country, so you'd think the bass would have started to feed, but it's very quiet fishing. Structure looks perfect. I can understand when the bass are spawning, they must be full up here. Beautiful gravel beds, scattered boulders. Really nice, nice fishing structure. But the fish are making me work today. Oh, fish on. Little bass, but it's a bass. Finally. Oh, it took a while. Nice, healthy, strong bass. Yeah. There we go. First bass. You can see they're healthy here. Yeah. So unfortunately we only had a half a day to fish here. We were a little bit limited on time. This dam certainly didn't produce, well, it didn't show me the phenomenal bass fishing that it's known for. Did manage to catch that one small bass, nothing on the carp front. I'm going to be heading back to where my father stays. There's a little river that flows past there. I might target some fish in the river, see what I can find. So keep on watching, see if I get anything there. Okay, so I'm at the river. It's a kind of cool little river. There's a little reservoir in the river that I'm busy fishing now. and I'm going to be targeting bass. Historically these waters were stocked with trout, but I don't think there's any trout left. They haven't stocked these waters in decades. I'm going to try and throw a little bit for bass, and then I've actually set up a feeding spot for carp that I might try this evening for carp. But yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see what I can catch. Let's see if I can get myself a little bridge bass. Bridge bass, bridge bass. Everybody likes little bridge bass. So I actually went walking downstream of this weir, and there's some beautiful pools in the river, and I spoke to the landowner in this area, and I said, well, I'm going to go and give it a try for some bass, and he said to me, no, it's those pools dry up, but this little reservoir always has water in it. So best to try this reservoir. It's a beautiful structure in here. I've got a feeling a lot of the local people fish it though, so that might have affected the fish population, because the local people don't fish catch and release. They keep the fish to eat them. The most bizarre thing is that this water looks so good for fish, but I haven't seen any fish activity. But I've heard of people catching. I've spoken to someone today who's caught bass in here. My father's actually seen guys walking with some big carp that they've caught out of here. But it's quite bizarre, because I haven't seen any signs of anything in this water. Maybe today is also just not the greatest day for fishing. There's seems to have been a very big drop in air pressure, and that could have something to do with it. Even though normally a drop in air pressure would probably be good for fishing, but yeah, weather's going to change. Tomorrow's going to be raining, so normally the day before weather change is good fishing. So I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to keep on trying. Some interesting structure in the water here. Big rock piles, a couple of stumps, all structure that you think would just produce a fish. It doesn't seem to be the case. It's quite sad to see what used to be prime trout waters just become almost like a fishless desert. I'm sure there are fish in here, but today it's like a fishless desert. I really didn't realize how far up this pool stretches, even though this is pretty much part of the river is flowing. But kind of makes me think that there has to be fish in here. Well, there are fish in here, but you'd think there'd be more. Sea fish at least. Well, here's another sign that there used to be well, that this is someone's fishing spot. There's a little rod rest. Whether it was forgotten here a long time ago, or if it's someone's regular spot and they've just left it here, but it's a sign that there must be some fish around. I wonder if I'm still enough of a young buck to make this jump. If not, it's not going to be pleasant. Let's give it a go. Oh. No, just. So it's been a long afternoon of fishing. Not even a bite, not a sign of a fish. This is the area that I ground baited for this evening. I'm going to go have dinner, going to come back, try and see if I can get a carp. So far things have been very, very quiet. Hopefully I catch a fish, but I have to find out. Keep on watching. Hopefully I get something. So I've been sitting here for most of the evening. It's already 10:30. Got my rods out of the ground baited spot. Made myself a little fire. It's going to go down to about 8 degrees tonight, so it's going to get quite cold. But I'm going to try and push through. I'm going to try and see if I can get a fish. But yeah, it's been a tough day fishing, but we can only hope that we get a fish. But I'm going to keep on trying for now. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you with a fish. So it's just past midnight. There's my pillow, my fishing bag, my fire, rods, landing net ready to go, but still no fish. I'll carry on going for a little bit until my firewood's done, which is just that there, and then I might call it a night, but still trying. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Okay, so it's about 1:30 in the morning, still no bites, the fire's dying down, it's starting to get really cold, so I'm going to call it a night. Seems like today just wasn't one of those days for fishing. I don't know if it's because the pressure dropped or if it was just one of those days. But I'm going to be heading to another province in my next video. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, so that you can check it out. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So we're heading to the last fishing destination on this month-long fishing trip that we're doing around the country. Just had a screaming run and I'm onto a fish. It feels like a decent fish, another yellowfish.